Hi everyone, this is Connie with Constantly Stamping. Today I'm going to share with you a big shot project that is simple sewing. Now you're going to love this, so let's get started. Now this particular bag I did a few weeks ago. I featured it on my blog, and the one that we're going to do today is very similar to this. We're just going to swap out some colors and we're going to make a Christmas gift card holder. So let me set this aside. First you're going to need your Baskets and Blooms Big Shot die. And what I've done is I've taken one of those sheets that you can buy at the craft store of felt, just folded it in half, and I'm going to lay it on the portion of the die. You can't probably see this, the portion of the die that actually has the basket on it, and just cover that. And then up here there's a small flower that we're going to need, and we're going to do that in red. So I've cut two pieces. Now the way I'm doing it today, you're actually going to get to make two bags at the same time. So you're going to run that through your Big Shot. You're also going to need this die. This is the Originals Blossom Party die, and you're going to need the larger flower. So I have cut two of those. And you're going to need the Leaves number 2 die, and I have used the leaf, I think it's kind of a pin oak or just an oak leaf. And you're going to actually, if you're going to make two of these, you're going to need to cut them twice for 4, but today I'm just going to need 2. Now I have cut actually 2 sets of my baskets, and you'll notice when you get these out that there is how to describe it, they're kind of lopsided. They're longer on one side than the other, but you'll also see that there is this thin perforation. It's really a fold for when you're working with paper projects, but we're not going to need that today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to trim that away. Now after you've done that, you're going to pin it together. Here's one I've already done. So on your sewing machine, you're going to stitch down this side, around the bottom, and back up. Now here's one that I've already done, and I don't know that you can see this or not, because you should always, on this particular project, match your thread color to the color of your fabric. So let me see if I can hold this so you can see. Just a very, very, very thin seam allowance, you know, like 1/8 of an inch. And what you're going to do at this point is just turn your bag, and this is going to give you your gift card holder. And you want to kind of just work it until you get it turned just right. Now we need to decorate this bag. At this point, if you wanted to do a blanket stitch around the top, this would be a good time to do that. We're not going to do that today. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment. I'm going to take one of my flowers, and then we're going to take the smaller flower that we cut with the Basket and Blooms die, and then we're going to take 2 of our leaves. Let's see. Take 2 of our leaves. Now this stem is not real important, but I just leave it on rather than take the time to cut it off. We're finished sewing, and that's probably good news for some of you. We're just going to take a 1 and I think it's 1/32 inch. This is a teeny tiny little punch. We're going to go to the center here, and we're going to punch a hole right in the center with our hole punch. And surprisingly, it's very easy to punch the felt. So right in the center of our 2 flowers, and then we're going to come right here near the base where the stem is, but not too close to the edge. I don't know if you can see this or not. Just close enough that it doesn't rip through when you add your brads. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, now that we have made our flower, we're going to create something to decorate it with and a way to attach it to our bag. So I was in the store the other day, and I noticed that they had these beautiful large acrylic brads that you could buy, but they were kind of expensive and they were in the scrapbooking section. So I thought, well, I can do that. So I bought the 18mm acrylic gems, and then I'm using my large or my jumbo brads that are now available in the catalog, and I'm just going to use my glue dot, if I can get it free. I put a glue dot on the back, and then I'm just going to center that on top of my brad. Now, another thing that you can do is, I don't necessarily like the lift that this gives, so I did a different one, and I'll show you. First of all, I matched it. I used the silver ones on this, and then I used my Crystal Effects, and it doesn't give me as much lift. I don't know if you can see that or not. See the difference? I prefer the one with Crystal Effects, but if you're in a bind and you really want to do this quickly, you can always use the glue dots. I'm going to set that aside. Now we're going to build our flower. So first I'm going to start with the small flower. Just going to pop that through, and then we're just going to pop that on there. I'm going to add my leaf. I'm going to add my other leaf. Let's see, I want it to go the same direction. And at this point, we're just going to press that down and just kind of pull it apart just a tad so that nothing falls off. Then I know that I want my flower to go down to the side here. So I'm just kind of mark it with my finger, kind of eyeball it. I have to be real precise. And then I'm just going to come in and I'm going to use my hole punch, and I'm going to punch a tiny hole right there. At this point, I'm just going to take my flower with the leaves, thread it through, and then just open this up. See there? And there you have it. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I wanted to add a tag or something like that. So what I did was I punched the Happy Holidays from the 4 for the Holiday stamp set in the Holiday Mini Catalog. And I'm just going to tie this on with a piece of ribbon. Now, I had a hard time matching the green of the felt with any green cardstock because it's not Stampin' Up! Felt. It doesn't match exactly. So what I did, I thought, well, I'll just cut a background piece with matching felt. So that worked out really well, and I just used some Tombow multi-purpose adhesive to glue that down, and then I just kind of molded it and let it dry. And at this point, I'm just going to tie this onto my bag. So here we have it, and you can just add your gift card or some little chocolates, all kinds of neat little things that you can do with this bag. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.